Welcome to From the Shelf, everybody. I hope you're not sick of Scream yet, because
there's more
we're talking
coming.
about more Scream movies. So I don't know how to classify these because they are sequels, but they're also a requel is the term they use in the movie.
Yeah.
Because they're not about Sidney Prescott anymore, at least not for now.
No,
We'll
and
get back
these
to her.
these two movies actually are one story, because I'm pretty sure 7 just completely is going back to the old
7's
formula.
about Sidney again. So
Yeah. So I don't even think the sisters are in that one.
as far as we know, I'm still convinced they're the opening kill scene.
Oh yeah. I think that's a terrible idea, but because it's just like, hey, remember those last 2 movies that were about this pair of sisters?
Well, they're dead now.
Yeah, I think that would be a horrible decision.
We'll find out next week.
But as for Scream 5,
or as it's really just titled, which is Scream.
Nope.
Let me start there. Why is this one just called Scream?
I don't know, but at least they make a meta joke about it inside the movie.
Because it's Scream 5.
It really is. I get they're trying to make this whole requel thing, but it's...
But then they called the sequel Scream 6. So...
Yep.
You know, they kind of shot themselves in the foot there.
Not sure what they were thinking with that one.
But this duology follows a pair of sisters, Sam and Tara, who are the new targets of new Ghostface killers, because of course they are. Because for some reason, people keep dressing up like this guy and killing people.
It's really like that mask, man.
I guess so.
No, it's been this thing about like they're obsessed with the story and want to recreate it. That's been the running.
Which is literally what Scream 5 is. I'm not calling it Scream. It's Scream 5.
It's Scream 5. But no, this is the first movie to not open with a kill.
It opens with an attack.
Yeah, but not a kill.
No, because she does survive, even though she gets... That's... We gotta start there.
Oh, yeah.
These two movies have a bad habit of letting the main character survive brutal stabbings.
Yeah, because I think it's just she got stabbed 7 times.
Through the hand, in the stomach. If you're a main character, you're immune to stabbing, unless you're Dewey. We'll get
unless
to that.
You're Dewey. Jesus.
We'll get to that, but...
No, but even in the Bass movies, he wasn't immune. He's the only one who came away with, like, severe damage.
Yeah, here, you get stabbed through the hand, you get stabbed in the stomach, you get stabbed 17 times. Oh, you're fine. You're part of the Core 4. You didn't die.
Core 4.
Right, Chad?
We'll get to Chad.
Sam has been estranged from Tara for a while because she found out her mom was actually kind of a slut.
That seems to be another running theme.
Yeah, and was having an affair behind her eventual husband's back because Sam's father is Billy Loomis.
Yeah, when did that happen?
He was cheating on Sydney because Sydney wouldn't sleep with him, I guess.
Yeah, still.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility for Billy Loomis to do that.
No, but it's a weird retcon.
It's because they had to make Sam important because she's now the new protagonist. So how do we make her important? You could have just made her Sydney's daughter.
Yeah.
Like, this could have just been about Sydney's daughter.
I'm guessing they wanted her to be older, probably.
So they made her Billy Loomis's daughter. Okay, fine. It's not like a giant stretch that Billy cheated on Sydney. Like,
no.
Fine.
It's not, but it is still a weird retcon.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they have to add in the extra layer that Sam is hallucinating Billy.
Yeah, I'll admit, when I first saw him, I was like, "Oh shit!" Then they do it again in 6. It doesn't feel as special, but we'll get back to 6. They bring back the lieutenant, the deputy that was like Dewey's like would-be, wannabe girlfriend, forced love triangle thing from Scream 4.
Yep.
And Jesus, she gets killed in broad daylight. Like,
yep.
Damn.
And somehow nobody sees it for a bit.
Even though she's not being killed in secret. Like, it's in broad daylight on a sidewalk. Someone just had to look to the right. They would have seen her being stabbed.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
what
And
was with
then
that douchebag older guy who was sleeping with Chad's girlfriend over the summer? Why did they have to put like a pedophilia thing in this?
yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. Oh, and of course Sam has this boyfriend. So being just called Scream. Guess what? You can't trust him. I'll be real about this movie. I called the killers, or at least one of the killers, in both these movies immediately.
That's interesting.
Actually, Scream 6 makes a joke about that. We'll get because I immediately saw what was his name? Charlie?
No, I don't think so. Richie, Jesus.
So I saw Richie, Sam's boyfriend, and I immediately was like, so that's the killer, right? And he was.
Is it just because they were doing a Requel thing? Because they go very far out of their way to make it seem like he is not.
They do that with all the killers, but especially when his arm got slashed and the other killer just pushed him, I was like, okay, so he's the other killer then.
Yeah, but they did because they did that in 4, but they also did that in 2, except he was not the killer.
Yeah, that's true.
No, they go very far out of the way to make it seem like he is not the killer in this, to the point where it's like he really might not be.
I never trusted him. Never trusted him. But regardless, the kills in this one are fucking brutal.
I think Wes had one of the more violent ones.
Oh yeah, when the killer pushes the knife through his neck and you see the skin coming off of his neck, I was like, oh, ugh.
That one in particular was like, oh, yep, that was
the fake outs in that scene were ridiculous. He's opening a door and then closes the door and there's nobody there.
Subverting the tropes, but doing it multiple times in one scene. Yes,
it was a little much, a little much.
Oh, and then Dewey and Gale are split up again.
Why can't they just be happy? Why? Why do we keep doing this to them?
Maybe because they were also having the same thing happen in real life.
But Dewey's death, goddamn. Okay, that one hurt.
Yeah, no, that one, the first time I saw this, it definitely pissed me off. I forgot to say, I did actually enjoy this movie a lot more this time than I did the first time I saw it. But
I actually think 5 is probably my third favorite Scream movie.
That's reasonable.
1, 2, and then 5.
But the thing that really pissed me off about Dewey's death, and it still does, is he knows better than to walk up to the killer before the killer is dead. It's literally why he was approaching the killer, was to kill the killer. Yet he still got that close.
Dude, you had a gun. Stay back. Pull the trigger.
Yeah. No,
but honest to God, if Gale didn't call him, he would not have died.
Oh, that's true.
But it's a little bit... When you find out which one of the two killers killed him, it's a little unbelievable.
Well, it couldn't be the other one.
Uh-huh.
He was there already.
Uh-huh. So... Chad gets attacked because there's this big buff dude named Chad who's Randy's nephew, whose twin sister Mindy is like the new Randy.
Yeah.
But because he's a big buff Chad, he survives.
No, this is where his indestructible streak starts. It's just...
It happens twice.
This guy, his guy is a professional pincushion.
He's the new Dewey.
No, because Dewey only got stabbed like once or twice. Chad is getting stabbed, like he got stabbed multiple times in the side in this one. And sorry, I'm jumping ahead a bit, but he gets stabbed way more times later.
He does, but and then his girlfriend getting shot is the killer reveal, where it's this other girl named Amber who has a funny face. I don't like it, but whatever. And see, that's where I don't buy it. You're gonna tell me this little fucking. Just like Jill in the last movie, even though I buy her being the killer a lot more than Jill, I'm going to say that with a straight face, I still don't buy Jill being a killer. Her overpowering Dewey like that fucking makes me mad, because she should not be able to.
Well, she had 2 knives.
Well, I guess before she killed him, she really didn't overpower Dewey. Dewey had her unconscious.
Yeah, no, he got distracted. She caught him off guard.
But
I buy her crazy a hell of a lot more than I bought Jill's crazy.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And I think she killed a lot more people than Richie did.
Yeah, no, I think Richie didn't do much at all because again, it was going out of his way to make it look like he was not the killer.
I think he was the mastermind, and then she was the muscle.
It's possible, but I'm pretty sure he did not.
No.
Did he kill anyone?
I don't think he killed anybody. He stabbed Sam toward the end when he reveals himself, but
I don't know if he had a chance to kill anyone. Did he?
The only one he might have killed was the dude at the bar who was pissing outside. That might have been him.
Oh, yeah. And that's actually the first kill in the movie in public.
Yeah, but I think not Tara, what was her name? Amber got everybody else. Her death was brutal, though, when they lit her on fire.
Yeah.
Also, Sydney is in this movie, but it's almost like she's there just to pass the torch for the audience to be like, no, it's okay, we have a new hero, it doesn't need to be Sydney anymore.
Yeah, I think she was, because she doesn't come in until much later.
Like, Dewey calls her early on in the movie, and then she doesn't show up again until after Dewey's dead.
Yep.
And I liked that the ending was in the house at the end of the first movie, Stu's house. I thought that was actually pretty cool. Like, full circle throwback.
Requel's got a requel.
Yeah. But other than that, I think it's one of the better Scream sequels, personally.
Yeah, it was definitely better than I remembered it being. Obviously, it still has its problems, but I mean,
it was a lot more violent than the old ones, though.
What slasher movie does not have some problems?
Yeah, aside from the first Scream. Perfect. But regardless, this is one of the more enjoyable Scream movies to me, even though you don't have Sydney anymore and they killed my boy Dewey like a punk.
Yeah, that's always gonna not just that it happened, but how it happened is always gonna piss me off.
Exactly. Like if he sacrificed himself or something instead of just going out like an idiot. I guess one of the legacy characters had to die at some point, right? Right?
Yeah. I'm worried. I'm worried about Sydney.
But also the way Sam kills Richie, Jesus Christ! I got my theories on that, which we'll talk about after Scream 6. But
yeah, no, I know where you're going with that. You've already mentioned it to me before,
but I haven't told the audience yet.
So I know. I'm not spoiling it yet.
At the end of this video, I will do my ranking of all the Scream movies before 7. But do you have anything else to say about Scream 5 before we move on to Scream 6?
Yeah. Why do people still live in Woodsboro?
I don't know. Leave. Just go.
And that's exactly where 6 picks up. So, segue.
Yeah, 6. 6's opening kill threw me off because you have Flash Thompson from Spider-Man: Homecoming killing his teacher, revealing himself, and then himself getting killed. That was
as soon as he immediately unmasks after killing that first woman, it you know something's up here.
So you're not the real killer, right? And then when the killer finds him, who gives a fuck about the movies? I loved that.
Yeah, no, I caught that one too, and I was like, yep, that was a good opening line.
Yeah, it was. And now they're in New York City, which is a great place to have. What is with these movies in New York always having shitty things going on? We just reviewed Cloverfield, and now we're talking about Scream 6.
Yeah, New York's got issues.
Well, luckily we haven't talked about King Kong yet. Anyway.
That's true.
So now Sam moved to New York to protect Tara, and Tara is going upstairs drunk with a guy named Frankie.
Yes, I caught that too.
This rubbed me the wrong way. I'll let you figure out why. I feel personally attacked. This is the second time we've watched a movie where my name has been attacked.
Yeah, you were
I was getting violated in Revenge of the Fallen also.
Jesus.
But Chad is also there, because of course he is, because he has to be. Mindy is also there. All the survivors from the last one are there, along with new people whose names I cannot remember.
Yeah, some of the side characters were a little less important.
Chad's roommate and Sam's roommate, I don't remember their names at all. I literally just watched the movie an hour ago, and I don't remember their names.
I watched it last night, and I don't remember either.
But now we've got arguably the most brutal ghost face of all of them. Because this one will follow you into a department store, take the shotgun from behind the counter and start blowing you away.
Yeah, I remember when the trailer came out, people were really pissed off about Ghostface holding a shotgun.
That did not bother me, really.
No,
Especially when you find out who it was. It makes sense for who the character is.
it's whatever. They got to change things up eventually. It can't always be a knife.
Yeah, no. Ghostface with a shotgun? Yeah, I'm running. I'm out. Nope. No thanks. I'll pass.
And I think it's important to point out there is no Sydney this time.
She is mentioned by Gail, who Gail gets punched in the face again, because of course Gail wrote a book about this because she can't fucking help herself. Why do we keep having this character regression with Gail?
Yeah, that is true. Pretty much any time she has any kind of development, it does just immediately get undone.
Like, Gail, why can't you just be a good person? I know there's a good person deep down in there.
Oh, well.
Sam's been going to therapy. And as soon as she, opens up to the therapist, he's like, okay, I have to report to the authorities now.
Yeah, no, that sucked.
And then, the killer is trying to frame her because there's someone spreading rumors online that she actually was the killer in Scream 5.
Which, I mean, given the fact that people are able to get away with publicly bashing people and everybody's just like, yes, I believe that. It's a believable plot line.
Yeah, it is. But we have a new Ghostface killer, and Kirby is back, so she survived Scream 4.
Yeah, which it didn't mention it, but in 5 there's a I forgot exactly where it was.
There's if you look at a video screen or somebody who's watching an interview, you see on the side Kirby survivor from the last kill or something like that.
Yeah, so you just get a quick hint that she is okay, and then
she's fully back here, and it's like, oh, that's cool. You're with the FBI now. What's up, Kyrie?
It sucks. She's not Kyrie anymore.
She's not. And I really don't understand why she isn't.
Apparently, they just didn't call her. That's it.
Good job, Square.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Anyways, so they threw in a Chad and Tara romance now too.
Well, Tara never had a boyfriend. Chad's girlfriend got shot in the head. So, sure.
They've got shared trauma.
There's also this dude that Sam is hooking up with. Is his name Charlie?
My God, not everybody can be Charlie.
I swear his name was Charlie. Point is, Sam's hooking up with the dude across the way. And, that's cool. She's trying to move on. She can't. And Tara's like, let me go. I want to be my own person. Stop babying me. I don't think Jenna Ortega sounds like that, but you get the idea.
No. Given that it's only been, I think, what, 6 months? Or was it a year?
It's been
a year. That's a little too soon to drop your guard.
No, I agree with Sam. I'm 100% on Sam's side here.
Yep.
But then we get this detective involved. We'll get to him in a second. Because this is another case where I saw one guy and I was like, okay, so you're the killer then. Detective Bailey, Quinn Bailey was his name. Or that's his daughter. Wayne Bailey. That's the... God damn it, I just revealed the whole movie. Whatever, fuck it. The point is... No, that's not a spoiler, because they say that she is his daughter early on in the movie. So, whatever. But of course, people start getting systematically killed off. Her therapist gets stabbed through the fucking nose.
Yeah, that's another one where it's just like, why is that so visceral? Why is that worse than just getting stabbed in the head?
I don't know. And then Mindy's girlfriend gets stabbed in the stomach and carved up. And then she gets knocked off a ladder and her head crushed on a dumpster.
Yeah, no, they're definitely up in the...
This is probably the most violent Scream movie overall.
Yes, I mean, honestly, it's... You don't actually see the kill, but the body in the fridge at the beginning...
That was messed up.
There's nothing like that in any of the other movies.
I mean, the most violent shot in the series is always going to be Drew Barrymore hanging from the tree. But
it's not that bad. It's just really sudden.
Have you watched the extended edition?
I don't know.
They focus up on it a lot more in the extended edition.
Ah, okay, yeah. No, it's usually very quick in the standard cut.
But that's not the point. But this whole thing is the killer is using the masks of all the other killers and placing them in each crime scene to try and link it all back to Billy Loomis to make it look like it's Sam. because she's Billy Loomis's daughter.
Yeah, and they've been publicly calling her out, and there's a whole bunch of people who actually believe like Richie did nothing wrong. Which again, I'm still not convinced he actually did kill anyone, but he did do some wrong things.
I don't think Richie killed anybody. I think he was just a mastermind. I really don't think Richie killed anybody.
I feel like they have to have given him at least one kill. I just don't know who it would have been.
The only one I think he killed was the dude pissing outside the bar. I think that one was Richie.
Just don't know. Gonna have to look into this.
We'll come back. We'll talk about that outside of the podcast, I'm sure. But there's just new rules. It's at a college campus, just like Scream 2.
Well, that's because this is Scream 2.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
It's Scream 6.
No, they actually do call it 6, and this time they use a Roman numeral instead of number.
A number.
Oh, right, because they wanted to put it in the end. M.
Yep, exactly. So, anywho, we got some brutal killings going on until they reach this theater, which is just a Ghostface memorabilia. Where, yeah, okay. So, one of the roommates was killed earlier in the movie. Nope, it was a body double. The dweeb kid who everyone called after they brutally stabbed Chad again.
Yeah,
then Mindy gets stabbed in the stomach and is somehow still alive? Okay.
Yeah, not just still alive, but she is completely fine by the end of the movie.
She's walking like nothing fucking happened.
She's running.
Like, she got stabbed a few times. She got stabbed earlier before her girlfriend died. Then she gets stabbed on the fucking train. And then their father, the cop, just shoots Kirby. This might be my favorite line in the whole movie. It's you, and he's just like, "Of course it is."
Yeah,
I do.
Also, now I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something I missed, but I don't remember catching anything that's like, "Oh, it's definitely him."
Once he said, if you fuck with my family, you die." I was like, "Okay, so you're the killer." Then.
So from there, you gathered that he's Richie's dad.
I gathered he was the killer. I didn't gather he was Richie's dad, but I was like, okay, so you're the killer. Got it.
And this time we've got 3 of them.
Yeah, this is the first time with 3 Ghostface killers, but I think the dad did most of the killing. Because I think he was the one who killed the therapist. I think he was the one in the department store. The daughter attacked Gail, and the daughter attacked Mindy.
I know there are full breakdowns of who did what, and like,
and I also think the detective also knocked the girl off the ladder. I don't think the youngest brother killed anybody, really. I think he just helped stab Chad.
I think they have to have given him at least one, or else what's the point?
I don't know, but I think the dad did most of the killing this time.
Yeah, and the department store definitely feels like that had to have been him.
Well, because he's the cop, so he knows how to use a gun.
And Quinn literally said, "I attacked Gail," so...
Mm-hmm. I think she said she attacked Mindy, too.
Yeah, because it couldn't have been her brother.
Well, the brother, the only one he admitted to, was helping stab Chad.
Yeah, maybe. But so that still means he didn't get a kill, because Chad was somehow fine. God, he got stabbed probably 20 times, and he's fine.
How much of a jacked motherfucker is this guy?
He's a Chad!
Literally! Yeah, basically. So, this is where, and we've talked about this off the record, but I do think they were setting up Sam to be Ghostface.
I get just like if they were the kills at the beginning of 7, I just feel like that's a bad move.
See, I think they were trying to set her up to be Ghostface and put her up against Cindy. Or Sydney. I think that's what they were going to do.
Cindy, we're getting a crossover with Scary Movie now?
Yes, because that would be funny. But no, I think they were setting her up to be Ghostface. Especially after she kills Officer Bailey in the Ghostface costume.
She does seem to enjoy stabbing.
And then use the voice module. I was like, okay, so you're building up your next killer, which is different. And then the way she was holding the mask at the end.
I feel like they'd make her more of a Dexter-type killer.
I don't know. I think they were setting her up to be the killer. I really do.
I mean, we'll find out soon enough.
But 6, I wasn't as big on 6 as I was on 5.
No, 5 was definitely better. But I mean, 6 is still, it's fine.
I like the killer more in 6. I thought his motivation made more sense. But overall, I did enjoy 5 quite a bit more than 6.
Understandable.
And Oh, we didn't even talk about the scene where Gale. This is the first time Gale has ever been called by the Ghostface Killer.
It's true, and it's like, I can't believe we never talked on the phone before.
Like, you don't think about it until they mention it, and you're like, oh shit, no, they never did call Gale, did they? But other than that, 6 is more of 5.5 than a proper sequel, because it seems like part 2 of Scream 5.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the second movie again, because what was the killer's motivation in that?
Yeah, make a sequel superior to the first one.
No, the other one.
Oh, good old-fashioned revenge.
Yep.
That's what Officer Bailey was doing. Father of the previous killer. This time he's employing his whole family. Is their mother going to be the killer next time? I don't know.
Oh my god.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, let's not. I got it. Everybody's be so disappointed.
I don't think 7's going to have much to do with this, even though Chad and Mindy are in 7.
See, okay, that's going to be weird that they're there without the sisters. But
that's part of why I think the sisters are going to be the opening kill scene of 7.
Such a bad idea, but I don't know. We'll see. I also don't think that 7's going to follow up a bunch on these. I don't think it should.
No, because it's about Sydney again. So
yeah.
So since 7's not out yet, I'm going to do my ranking of Scream now. I'm going to go from bottom to top, and then we'll get yours. So
I'll try.
So 3 for me, the worst is still 3. Not a big fan of 3 at all. Then 6, then 4, then 5, then 2, and then 1 at the top.
Oof. Yeah, that is a sensible list. I can definitely agree 3's at the bottom. That's easy. Damn. Where would I go from there? I feel like probably 6 and I thinking back, maybe 2. I'm not crazy about 2 either. I'm not crazy about it. And then probably 5, and then like I said, 4 and 1 compete for top spot. So
gotcha.
It's not anything specific that 4 does. It's just like, I don't know, find it entertaining, even though the killer's not believable.
And the lighting still, the way it's shot just bugs the shit out of me.
5 and 6 are very similar.
Yeah, but I thought 5 did it better.
Understandable.
But you tell us what you guys think in the comments, even though you don't comment.
Oh, wow! Shots fired.
Yes. Now,
people don't comment nearly as much as they used to in general. That's just a thing.
Now, clearly, next week's episode of Scream 7, right, Cody?
No, it's not.
No. So, back in the day when me and Cody were not on From the Shelf, they did a thing in March called Musical March. We're doing a similar March theme, but what is it, Cody?
Marvel March.
That is right. So we're going to spend time trying to catch up on the MCU throughout the month of March.
Because we were trying to chip away at it here and there, and it was just like, we're making no progress, and we don't want to just do all Marvel all the time. So how about just focus on it for a month?
Yep, so next Monday, and we don't know how we're going to do these yet. I think the plan right now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to have Marvel videos for you all the month of March. That's the plan. If things change, we'll let you know.
Yeah, no, we'll try for that, but I honestly don't know how it's going to go. So,
but next week we will be starting Marvel March with Thor and Captain America: The First Avenger. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, Cody, do you have anything else to say to our audience today?
No, I think that pretty much wraps it up. We'll probably do Scream 7 eventually. Sorry, it's not right away.
Probably when it comes to digital.
Yeah, most likely.
So, but I will be seeing it next week. I might do a brief. Oh yeah, I saw Scream 7. We'll talk about that later. But thank you guys so much for watching today. I do hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week for Marvel March. Take care.